Hello to all our Facebook friends. Welcome to our Cat at Home series. I'm joining you today from my home in Miami. My name is Sandra Morales, and I'm a connectivity consultant with CAT, and I specialize in equipment management solutions and connectivity. These video series are meant to give you a way to continue to learn about CAT equipments and services from our product experts. And I'm here today to tell you a little bit about CAT app. So I'm going to start with sharing a couple of slides to introduce you to the CAT app, and then I'll do a live demo of the application to show you how this easy to use application can help you to manage your equipment. So as we move along, you can ask questions in the comments, and I'll do my best to answer all of the questions in real time. But if you are watching this as a replay, just keep those comments coming because we will keep looking at it and answering the questions as they come. So, right, I think that we're ready to get started. So, CAT app on the go equipment management. So, this is a free application for iOS and Android devices. So, you can just go to Apple Store or Google Play and download the application for free. The idea is that this application is make things easy for you and easy to manage your fleet. So you're going to have access to a lot of information, a lot of insights for your machines. And some of the most important benefit is that definitely it can save you time and it can save you money. So if we move to the next one. So, but why you should use this application? Why you should feel that interest on download that application and start using it? Because no matter where you are, you are gonna have access to your machine information. So, what type of information you are gonna have? You can track hours. You can check the location of your machines. You can look into fuel and utilization information. You're gonna be able to monitor your machine health and be on top of the maintenance of your machines, especially if you don't have anything that can help you to keep track of that. And something that definitely can help to make things easy for you in terms of ordering parts and requesting service from the dealers is that you can do it from the app. Again, no matter where you are just a click away from requesting those services or ordering a part that you need for your machine. So I just want to go and move to the demo that I'm going to do. So let me switch here the screen. And now this is, go back one. Let's log in into the application. Okay. So when you log in into the application, this is what you are going to see. So how do you get access to the application? If you already have a CAD user or a CAD login, you can log into the application as soon as you download the application without any problem. If you don't have any user with CAD, you can either get in contact with your dealer. They can help you to get access to the application, or you can request access through the application. There is an option when you log in and that says get started. So you can just click there and it will take you to the process to request the access. You have to provide just your information. So then that goes to the dealer and then they will give you access to your machine. So once you have access, once you log in into the application, you will see this, like the list of your machines. And once you log in, what is the idea? Let's start looking into what is the information that you can see. So let's assume like you have probably machines in different locations, and maybe you are going to one specific location. There is an option that I like it a lot, because if you go down here to the filters, you can select and filter what you see based on what is near to you. So if you want to just play around with the location, so you just click there. The one can is a little bit going slow. So you just click there and look into the machines that are near to your location. And if you want, you can just, instead of looking to the list of machines, you can go on the top and go to the map and see based on your location which machines you have closed. That way you can just go ahead and check the machine that you want to look some information. So let's go back to the list so I can show you. So let's start with this machine. Let's say that this is the machine that you are going to be close and you want to see some information for your machine. So you just click on the machine and it will show up a specific information for your machine. So you will see, of course, location, you will see how many hours the machine has been working, and let's get started with the utilization. As you see, these have a notification that says that your machine have low utilization, and I'm pretty sure that that's not something that you want for your machine. So when you click here on the low utilization, it will show you what has been the utilization of your machine on the last 7 days. So things to look into here. So there is one day, Thursday, your machine was 78% idle time. That's something that you definitely want to look at and see if there is any action that you can take to improve that machine operation and reduce that idle time that at the end of the day is making you spend a lot of money on fuel that probably is not really making your machine very productive. So that's one. Then we can scroll down and see what else we have here. We have full codes. So you can monitor your machine health. And if there is anything that you need, maybe this full code that you see here, it means that there is something that you need to do to the machine and you don't have probably the resources or you don't have the knowledge. You are just one click to request the services. So I'm gonna stop a little bit here because I see that I have some questions. So how much does the app cost? Kitlan, so good question, because I'm happy with that. Everybody asked me that question because it's free. You don't have to pay anything. So you just, if you have a Caterpillar machine, you can just go to your dealer and request access to the application, or you can download the application and just start using the application, request the access through the application. So no cost for that. Okay, no more questions there. So I was on here where you have any fault code and probably you want to request a service from the dealer. You are just one click away from that. So you click here and this is going to send an email to your dealer. Of course, that's based on the information that you provide when you create your user, or depending on your user, we know the app know which is the dealer that you usually get service from, and it will send an email that it will request that service for that specific machine. So making things simple for you, again, like no matter where you are, you can start acting and doing things for your machine. So another one that we have here, good information, is the fuel. If we click here, you are gonna see information, fuel consumption from your machine. So here is important to know that not all of the machines are able to provide the same level of information. In this case, this machine can provide all that information about fuel consumption. There are some machines that probably have a mechanical engine and they are not able to provide this information. You only want to see probably utilization information, but for the ones that they are able to provide that information, you will see it here. So here you see the same. We are going to be able to see the last 7 days of information for that machine. In this case, it shows you the level, the fuel level, or how much fuel is left on the machine, which is 75%. And if you remember, when I was checking on the utilization tab, we saw that there was one day when the machine have like a high idle time. So as you can see here, of course, that machine have a high fuel consumption that day, and which is not good because at the end, again, it was on idle time. And so probably it's some information that can help you to add and start looking into actions that you can take that can help you probably save money. So I have another question on the comments. How frequently does the data refresh? Good question. And that depends. These work, I compare these always with a cellular device. Like when you go to your provider, you have like different plans, and depending of the plan, you have unlimited data, or probably you have just some gigas per month. So this is based on the subscription that you have. You can go from updating information only once a day, all the way to probably having updates of the information every 4 hours or every hour. So thanks for those questions. Keep asking questions, because that's the way that you are going to learn about this application. So next one is maintenance. Probably if you don't have a tool that help you to keep track of the maintenance, this is going to be the solution for you. Let's click here and see what we can see from the application. So it will show you all of the maintenance that are due at the moment on the machine, and all of the upcoming maintenance. So these are all of the recommended maintenance from Caterpillar. And you have a couple of options here. Let's say that you are the one that performs the maintenance on your machine. So you wanna go ahead and plan before you perform the maintenance. So if we click here, you are going to be able to see. So when you click, you're going to be able to see what is the actions that you're going to take, or you have to take for that specific maintenance. But also, if you want to order the parts, and if you click here on the button on actions, you can either order parts, so you start getting ready for that upcoming maintenance, or for that maintenance that was due already. Or you can click on request services in case that there is a maintenance that you are not able to perform, or because maybe you don't have the resources at the moment to do it. But now, if you want to get some extra support with your PMs, then you can also consider a CVA, where you can have the PM's parts delivered to you before the PM is due, along with instructions on how to do the PM. You can choose a CAD CVA, where the dealer can take care of all of your planned maintenance, the SOS, fluid sampling, and the inspection. So all of the CAD CVAs provide like a hassle-free maintenance, security of experts, dealer support, and a peace of mind, which at the end is what we want when these type of services are offered to the customers. So let's go back, and this is what you can see with the maintenance. As you see, so it's the idea is to make it easy for you to track the maintenance and kind of stay on top of what you have to do to keep your machine running. Well, let's go back and see what else we have here. So basically, all of the information that I show you can or is available if your machine is connected. So with or a telematic solution. So basically, that what is just a box that we install on the machine that capture or gather all of the information from the machine, send it out through different networks. It can be a satellite or a cellular network, and then that information is made available to you through all these platforms. Still, if you have in your population of assets or in your fleet, you have machines that are not connected, still you can add those assets here. So let me go back really quick to show you. On the top, you can click on this icon plus, and you can add any machine that you have on your fleet that probably is not connected, but you want to have visibility here on the app. So you just put the serial number, make, asset ID, and the model, and then that machine will be added also to the list of machines that you have in the application. Okay, so going back here, there is a couple of other things that I want to show you. So on the bottom, we also have access to CAD Inspect. So if by any chance you are already using that application, that it's also a free application that we offer to our customers that allows you to perform inspections, probably like walk around to your machines, you can access to that information through here. So this is a link to CAD app, to CAD Inspect. So if you have access to CAD Inspect, you can just click here and go and see more information about your machine. So here on the bottom, and this is related to one of the questions that I got at the beginning, like how frequently the information gets updated. So here is where you are going to actually see, depending on the subscription that you have or the plan that you have on that specific machine, how often do you can expect to have that information be updated. So here is every 4 hours for this machine because of the type of the subscription that it has. So let's go back and check. I have just a comment on the feed. I run this Vision Link with PMs on all of my gears. Yeah, so Vision Link is one of our other applications that we have, which is great as well. So in this case, in case that you have a machine that is not connected, but then you really see the value on all of the information that is coming from your machine, because definitely it can help you to better track maintenance, because we have the hours there and it can tell you exactly when it's due, and you see a lot of value in seeing the fuel information coming from your machine, but that machine is not connected. You can just click here on the device option on the bottom, and we give you the option to request that hardware so you can install that hardware in your machine and connect your machine. So now, not here we give the option was just to install one of those devices that is really easy to install. It's like a plug and play. So when you click there, it will give you the options of which devices you can install that PL542. So you can go ahead and order that. And once you get the hardware, you can go through here to activate it, and it will also show you all of the details, like a step by step that you have to follow to install the hardware and activate it and have your machine reporting information as the others connected machine. Also, you have the possibility to install another device, the PL161. So definitely the idea with this is to make things easier for you, and in cases where you can perform the action, in this case to install the device and go through the activation process, you can do it by yourself. So let's go back to the main page here. Let's go back to equipment and see all of your assets. So you just keep scrolling down to see all of your machine. If you are interested in see anything else, or any other machine, the information that you're going to see is the same. There's a couple of more comments here. So if you want to see if your machine is connected with the device, you see that here we have the icon that shows the connectivity, and that can tell you, okay, this machine is connected, so you know what to expect. So from the bottom, what else we have in the options here, the notifications. You can see when you click here on the notification, all of the notifications from all of your machines. If there is a specific fault code, if there is a maintenance that is due. So just in one page, you will see what we consider is important for you when it comes to your machines. So let's say that, yes, you have the possibility to access to the application wherever you are. So it's easy for you to see information for your machines, but probably you don't have the time to start to check all the time to see what is going on. You have the possibility to set up notifications. So you go to the option on the top where we have the setup options, and you can click on the notifications. And from the notifications tab, you can tell the application, okay, for me, it's important to know when a machine have low utilization. So please check it out, and then it will send you notifications every time that a low utilization has been detected on your machine. So here you can set up those thresholds. For example, for low utilization, here we have like 5 hours reported in the last week. So that's why you want to get a notification from if the machine is lower than that. The same for the fuel, like you can set up exactly that threshold, so you get the notification of whatever is important for you or what you consider you need to get a notification. So going back to the main page. So that's overall what you can do with the application. I'm gonna open up now for questions. I only saw like a couple of questions coming through the comments. So as I told you at the beginning, just go in and ask your questions or the comments. Again, if you are watching this as a replay, we're gonna keep looking into the questions and answering all of the questions as they come. Okay, I think that we're good. We don't have any questions. So this is all I wanted to share with you today. I hope that you find this really helpful. We are really excited about this application. It was launched last year, and we are really trying to show all of the value that you can get out of the application, knowing that it's a free application that you can just download and start using on the go. So you will see a lot of the benefits with the application once you download the application. So thank you very much for the ones that were able to join today. Don't forget to check back in next week to learn more about Reman. We're going to have our expert talking about it next week.